Formula 3 arrives at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, here in Spain. And we're all set for what is going to be a fantastic race. Here's the story so far.
2024 FIA Formula 3 season. It will also set the grid for the 100th Formula 3 race. With that, drivers desperate to get themselves on the front of the grid for the feature race. Some gambling to try and push the limits around this Barcelona circuit. A circuit that tests the limits of the drivers and the cars, but the man who got there first in the times, Christian Mansell, to take his first pole position in Formula 3.
Mansell starts on pole position. It's going to be a very fascinating race. Good morning, welcome to you all here ahead of this, what is going to be, frankly, quite exciting Formula 3 race. And we're all going to get a great start as well. Alongside me in the commentary box, once again, is Omi. Good morning, Omi. Well, here we go then. Time to start Formula 3 at one of the great circuits to race at. Barcelona always gives us an exciting challenge in this category. Good morning to you.
Yep, good morning, JB. Good morning, everyone. As tomorrow we're going to hold our 100th here as
and it's done
Corn had two leaders in front.
So it's done its usual where it's not connected up to the Discord power. So at the moment, let's pass over to the world feed while I try and fix it.
Is today as the season begins to move into its middle phase.
Yep, Santiago Ramos not due to start on pole, but we had a penalty for Sebastian Montoya. But it's Santiago Ramos who will lead us away for the second time, albeit this time in a sprint race. His trident teammate, Sami Megatunov, looking for his second win. Home hero, Mari Boyer, will start on row 2. Alongside him, Alex Dunn looking to become the first Irish driver on a podium. Then Lawrence Van Hoopen looking to his...
Now we've lost commentary
tucked
from them.
in just behind as we complete the 4th row. Rounding out the top 10, we have Luke Browning, a winner so far this season, as is Nicholas Soloff, who...
We're waiting because we've got TV pictures back, so
Christian Mansell will be on pole position for the 100th race. Noel Leon has been on the podium this season, however he is going to be on row 7 for both races, as is championship protagonist Dino Beganovic, Prima Racing driver Gabriele Mini, and championship protagonist Gabriele Mini on row 8. Tim Tramnitz and Red Bull Junior will be on 16th place. Callum Voisin is going to be on row 9. He's making his debut here, as is his Roadie Motorsport teammate Joseph Loke. Kian Shields, the personal best for him, he's on row 10 with Nikita Bedrin. Matthias Zagazetto returns to the championship after having appendicitis. He's on row 11 with Charlie Wirtz. Tasanapo Intrapuvazak matches his best qualifying. He is alongside Sophia Flörsch, 24th place. Max Esterson, 25th. Then we have Kasper Stuka starting in 26th, making his debut at this circuit. Sebastian Montoya got his lap time deleted, dropping out of the top 12 where he would have been for the first time, down at 27th place. Josh Dufek, 28th. Tommy Smith goes off 29th place, rounding out the field, Piotr Wisniewski.
So it's all looking good then, and our timing screens have finally kicked in. Which is brilliant news, which means I can properly introduce Omi as well. Omi, good morning. I hate technology, if you haven't noticed.
I definitely have with you as well, but should be really an exciting race coming our way. And in Spain, you have nowhere to hide in Formula 2 and Formula 3. Most drivers have raced around the circuit. If you haven't, of course, then you've still had a lot of testing place a few months ago. F2 and F3 both had it, and it's quite a lot of running that you get around the circuit, so you basically have nowhere to hide and you need to perform, and it's really a great place to show your talent. And if you haven't had a good season, it's a great way to kick it off, because we have a European leg of the season now starting, so you really need to kick it off now if you haven't had a good season so far, especially in Formula 3 with rounds running out quickly.
We've got the YouTube chat back on as the drivers head on to the formation lap. I don't know if Jess is just watching or she's down in the pit lane, but I'll say good morning to you, Jess.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? You're in the pit lane. Hello, Jess. Sorry, it was a very late start to get in because I've been in here for about 10 minutes trying to get the technology to work. But hello, how are you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's a nice sunny day in Catalonia, all ready for some F3. Sure, that's Sebastian Montoya getting his lap time deleted, which means he's not going to start in the top 12, but it's in the rules. But let's hit from I thought we were going to hit from our top 3 there.
I think we are, but they're having issues with it. They can't get it loading. Yeah, they can't get it loaded.
So we're not the only one with technical issues today.
I think it's from systems that have, because I tried to log in for the F3 stuff and it just wouldn't, it kept bouncing me back. And that's what, and then the laptop got affected as well because I tried to log in on the media thing there. They didn't want to let me in to get the official starting grid up. So,
It doesn't like you, Josh.
No, I'm going to hit it as well. Have more sleep, thankfully, than 4 hours. I've had 6, so that's a bit better.
Hey, that's good. That's the top
Improvement,
of the I usually get. Let's hit from top 3.
Get a better start than P1, then you can slipstream them quite a lot till the first corner. Hopefully there you can make a move. If not, just wait till the degradation hits, and hopefully you did a good enough job that at the end you can be attacking for the lead. But obviously where we're starting, I think the most important thing is score points, finish on the podium, and hopefully get a win at the end.
I will try to take the lead into T1 and then make my own pace. I think it's the ideal plan, but let's see how the race go, and we will adapt to it. No?
Starting in front in Barcelona, I think is a good advantage. Not a track where you can very easily overtake. I hope that I will got the pace enough good to stay in front, and yeah, try to push out hard at the start to put a gap out of the RS, and then really look in front, and we'll see.
There's your top 3 then, as they come in. I don't actually know who's on commentary alongside Chris McCarthy, because Alex wasn't in the box yesterday, so if he's on his own, good luck, Chris McCarthy. Up to the grid then comes Santiago Ramos. It's good.
Alex Brundle was in F2.
So he's moving around probably as well. I don't know where Alex... Is Alex Jakes on site or is he not on site? I don't know. Usually,
Alex is in the feature
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Usually he's not on site for the Spanish Grand Prix.
Oh, I wonder if he's doing it at Beacon Hill in F1 TV.
Yeah. See where Palmer is as well. We'll find out as they come up towards the line. I've got to crack my neck before I get into the commentary box. Just doing that now, otherwise it gets painful. Up to the line, then they come. The whole starting grid, I mean, shades. That's going to give really nice, cool traction off the grid.
Yep, absolutely. And turn 1's going to be crucial. While it can be hard to overtake in Formula 2, you can do it. But there's a very long run to turn 1, which means that we could see some overtakes. And now we're seeing the final few cars getting into position for what should be an exciting race. Let's hope we have a clean opening tour to it.
30 as well on the grid, ready for the start. There's Rebecca. She'll press that button, and then the lights will come on. Green flag at the back. Look to the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Go. Good start from Ramos. Good start as well coming from Mauri Boyer, who's going to cut across the track to defend from Alexander Dune down towards turn 1. Dune almost in the pit lane. Menakunif still going around the outside of Ramos down to turn 1. Meantime, Phil the back. Sophia Flush does good. Locker from Ramos in towards turn 1. They all get through cleanly. 3 wide further back. Off the track goes Sophia Flush. She'll come back on though in the side of Dina Beganovic, who's got ahead there off the back of Wisnicki as they come out towards turn number 4. Ramos leads, Menakunif in second, Boyer third, Dune fourth. Trying around the outside is Martinez Steinshaw. He's got Ollie Gert to block here, and Fulleroni's got side-by-side action as well. One of the Red Bulls coming on the inside. I wonder if that's Lindblad. It was. Lindblad up the inside at turn 5. And honestly, I mean, a good start from everyone, and everyone ducking and diving, just what we wanted to see.
Everyone ducking and diving all over the road, and there was 4 wide into the front, so it was good that they were all able to get through cleanly, and they're all wobbling for every single piece of tarmac right now on the circuit. Ramos holding the lead though as we continue on now down towards turn number 9. Let's see who's feeling brave for a dive bomb.
Bogdanovic under a bit of pressure as well. He's been passed again, this time by Noel Leon as they come through into turn 11. The long sweep right-hander that's uphill. Turn 12, 13, 14. Off the track goes at the back there as well, getting forced off for Christian Mansell.
So that's... Yeah, Mansell as well is trying to squabble it out with his teammates. So the two ARTs going wheel to wheel out of the final corner.
Solov on the inside, Mansell's there too. Here comes Browning to thread the needle between the two of them and the ARTs down towards turn 1. Trying to go on the outside now as well. Comes the inside line, that's 4 wide, the braking zone. Gabriel Mini throws out the inside. Browning's there to meet his charge through turn 1 and 2. Mini's off the track and Mini goes through. 5 cars in one straight. Brilliant from Mini.
That is absolutely incredible stuff from Mini as we continue on through down towards turn number 4, darting all over the road, trying to get through. There as well is Callum Woiting trying different racing lines and a single file stuff once again, but let's see who's feeling brave as we go down to turn number 6. Leon has got past Fornaroli as well. More dive bombs coming in from the AIX driver car as well, with Ramos trying to defend from Megatuna. 3 tenths between the two of them, so they're not separated by anything, so we're also going to have a battle for the lead.
At the inside of turn 6 and 7, that's not usually overtaking place, but that is coming on the inside as well. Just trying to see down the time screen, that's Clarence Shields, Joseph Lurk and Sebastian Montoya battling it out through Campsa at turn 9. Down to turn 10 on the inside line, Montoya has the advantage and gets through. Teammate further back trying to have a little look on the inside as well. And Tanasapol into Pruvazak as well, getting a little bit of a slide coming out of turn 10. He holds that as well just about, but he's got so much pressure. Round the outside, Sophia Fleur, she went off on the opening lap, now goes off at turn 12, gets in the gravel, but still on the inside line as they come down towards turn number 1. Now, this is going to be the braking zone, and this is for the lead of the race. Off the track goes Menakunov as well. Ramos there too, and they're going to make contact, and the two teammates collide. Down at turn 1, Ramos blocks off Menakunov, and Menakunov with a broken front right suspension is out of the race, and into the lead goes, well, that's Boyer. Murray Boyer takes the lead.
Dreamland for Boyer, the two trying to make contact down at the first turn, and at a race that we've already seen contact 2 times in the past between leaders. Now we've seen it between the two teammates as well. So Spain loves having contact between leaders at turn number 1 in F3.
And the safety car has been deployed immediately. They are not waiting for anything to come through there. Safety car deployed. Well, it is rule 1, Omi. Do not hit your teammate, and that's exactly what they've done.
Yep, absolutely what they've done. I mean, done indeed. Megatunov tries to go to the inside. Ramos defends all the way and then just loses control there and into the park.
I think
You can't break like that. Murray Boyer's Christmases came at once. Barely broke a sweat going into the lead of that one. Ramos broken wrist.
Yep, goodbye to one of the Tritons. And then, yeah, and then Boyer goes through as well.
Vossin's out! Vossin's out! Look behind! Vossin's had a separate accident under the safety car. Callum Vossin is out of the race.
Oh, the AIX.
Oh, there's another one too. There's 2 cars. What?
Yes, AIX.
3 cars off Bedrin.
So we've got 2 incidents.
Yeah, Vossin, Bedrin have also come to blows down at turn 1 where Menakunov is. Now that's going to be a penalty for both drivers. Crashing onto a yellow flag as well is a big no-no. That will both be a big penalty, regardless who was at fault. That's both of them having a penalty for tomorrow's feature race. You can be assured of that. As everyone now walks back to the pit lane. 3 cars stranded at turn 1 in 2 separate incidents as the safety car, the Aston Martin by Bert Mylander driving it, is leading the field as Ramos into the pit lane. I think it's just a rear puncture for him. Looks like it, yeah.
Indeed as well. Yeah, so they should be able to get that one back going and looking for some safety cars, but that's really it's over for them as we're going to take a look at the race start once again. So it was a slow getaway there from the line, so he's going to need to try and recover it down to top. The slipstreaming all begins down And then the two tried to battle, but they survived. Boyer was being squeezed. Boyer was squeezing Alex Dunn as well, who went to the outside. Then there was 4 wide in the background as well, as I mentioned. So they were able to get through there, luckily. So that was very clean by them. So they all made it through turn number 1, but then they all decided that it was lap number 3 and 4 that they all wanted to cause a bit of the chaos. The replays there will be interesting. Here is Luke Browning, as I mentioned, didn't get a good launch off the line.
Yeah, bogged down up to 3rd gear, and the rear wheels were still spinning. Lost about 3 places on that start. Made it back though with a 4-car manoeuvre, but it was Gabriel Mini who got swamped, didn't he, Browning, into turn 1 by both of the AIX cars as well. There's Sophia Flörsch going off the track and rejoining further down the field. Oh, and on board with Sophia now. This is down at turn 5 at Seat. And is she going to get a second punt of the afternoon as well? Well, the morning, really. Yes, she is. Sophia getting beaten up everywhere out there today. And that was by the 11 of Sebastian Montoya. This is Forlaroli.
So that was Montoya finding a way through. Then this is where Leonardo Forlaroli. Car down the outside. Bit of contact.
Limblad. Oh, no, it's the AX. So that is...
Van Amstel.
Noel Leon. Oh, so it's Noel Leon and the Van Amersfoort as well. This is Medicune. It's been noted, but I don't know. Ramos on the radio. Thing is, though, Medicune dive bombed the inside line. Ramos went defensive because that's not the normal line. I would say that's very much a 50-50 in terms of Medicune shouldn't have gone for the inside line, but Ramos defended incredibly hard. It's a hard one. And what happened here? And why is Bedrin holding his thigh when he walked away? Do we not have that accident? We don't.
Doesn't seem like it. Would be interesting to see if we did. But yes, safety car out. First one of the entire weekend out there. Let's see how active it will be across F3, F2, F1 and F1 Academy. All the source. Jun is in second. Gert has improved 5 places. And Gert, who was of course in that Imola melee on that last lap, getting to the virtual safety car quickest. So he'll be hoping that he can do it, but this time before the last lap, and he can take victory. He'll need to get past Dun, and Dun doing well. It's going finally being able to fight up there as well.
JT's started the British Touring Cars coverage, their first practice session as well, back from Trackside Radio. He'll be taking you through all the action today. Investigation after the race for Megatuna from Ramos for that turn 1 collision. Kind of saw that coming, I mean, to be fair.
Yeah, they both really won't be able to do too much unless it's most Ramos won't be able to do too much unless it's the most crazy race, which so far it has been.
Yeah.
With 4 wide, all sorts of chaos taking place right now. And let's see if we're going to be able to defend this on the restart when we do go racing, but we have another lap.
I'm not seeing it from the right angle. I want to see that whole thing again, because Ramos comes across the track to defend. And, oh, this is the second instant then. Contact mid-corner.
Oh.
So it was Bedrin on the inside line, tagging the rear left, or the rear right from this angle, of Vossen.
Yep, indeed. So that's where we got the contact between those two drivers. So that explains how that happened, with Bedrin into the side of Callum Boysen. So they both were also squabbling it out down to turn number 1. But with how many battles we've had, when we've had all sorts going on in the first few laps, it is they did do well up until that point where they all decided to do it at once as well. Montoya is having a great race so far, up 12 places. And if he continues with this, and there's more chaos ahead, he could find himself in the points soon.
100th race, of course, for Formula 3, this one. And they are all having a blast off. Synth, do not worry at all. Join when you can. Anytime. Do not worry at all. Exams are important. Racing can wait for the summer. I know it is the summer, but you know what I mean. Oh, and Sutra's incident and investigation for turn 4 moving under braking. Interesting.
Good luck with your exam, Tim.
Jess, I'm going to bring you in actually because we've been talking for 10 minutes now without letting you have one. What did you make of all that crazy start?
Oh my goodness, I think you should never collide with your teammate. We've seen this happen in F1 as well, and we know how it ends up. And I know you said it was 50-50. I would say it was more Megatune's
2 seconds,
fault.
Jess.
It's not you. First lap, mate, first lap.
Go on, Jess.
I would say it was Megatune's fault.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards that. I want to see another angle. I want to see that original angle we had when it happened. But I'm leaning to it. I'm trying to replay it in my mind, which never works because the mind disrupts as well. Since says, and tomorrow I have to play a baseball game, which is exactly during the feature. It's way too early. It is. Don't worry, sis.
Win for us.
Yeah, win. We'll try and get you on an F1 sprint race at some point. Safety car's coming in this lap.
Oh yeah, it's Britain in Austria next week.
Yes.
Yeah, Sins, come on for that. I know you can do the sprints. Join us for the sprints.
Yeah, that'll be. F1 Academy starts at 10 to 8 tomorrow.
Yeah, Megan's already hit me for that. She's not happy.
Well, I had to get up early for F3 like about 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yes, yeah. Same time, wasn't it? In Monaco.
It was Monaco. Yeah, it was Monaco.
Now this is, Ramos goes to the inside to defend, but he's got every right to do so. Megatune could have backed out, but didn't. That's the onboard from Boyer.
Yeah, I think it's Megatune's fault. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Santino Ramos had the right, so you can see here to the inside.
Ramos left him room.
Yeah, Ramos left plenty of space there.
Yeah,
but that's my opinion anyway.
I'm starting to agree with you, Jess, because Ramos left him a lot of room as safety car lights go off. Yeah, that should be fine. That'll be Megatune if penalty.
There will be. Boy's about to take us back now to green.
Oh, there we go. He's weaving the field like crazy. No overtaking till you're out of the last corner. And then across that line. Boyer's hitting the pedal. No chicane to deal with anymore. The normal turn 11 into 12. 13 and 14, and we're racing again here in Formula 3's 100th Grand Prix event. Down towards turn number 1, and Lindbland's having a look on the inside line as well. He's feeling a bit racy on Martinez Steinshaw. Steinshaw goes defensive, blocks the inside lines, 3 wide, further back though, into the braking zone. Mini under attack as well, and I thought there was a little bit of contact there actually as well between Browning and Solov. There isn't, but Gabriel Mini gets ahead of, that's Mansell. Mini's past Mansell and Treminazzi. Speaking of Noel Leon, he's trying to go on the outside of Arvid Lindblad. That becomes the inside line for turn 10. Sorry, turn 5, and he's got him. Said the number instead of it, as Ollie Goethe has dropped back already. He's not had a great restart.
Yeah. For Ollie, the player went early, but it's long straight, so he wants to try get the jump and try to do something different as well. So he's got a 9/10 gap over Alex Dunn, who's gonna need to try to stay inside the 1 second if he wants to get the DRS, and that will allow him to stay close and possibly also battle for the lead. Talking about battles, that's Montoya versus Solov as we go down to turn number 9, and Montoya
has the advantage. Now we cut to Gabriel Mini, who I think where is he? He's behind Tim Treminazzi in the MP and P10. So Mini's in 11th place. Montoya up half the field already. That is so impressive from Sebastian Montoya. Boyer leads and controls this race. And look now further back as well. Forlaroli on the inside line, getting ahead of Arvid Lindblad as well. Some dust, some smoke as well in the air. Forlaroli gets ahead of Arvid Lindblad. Lindblad trying to fight back around the outside, turn 3, hasn't worked out. Drama further back. Fastest lap then goes to race leader. There we see Charlie Wirtz trying to have a go around the outside of Joseph Loke at 3. Not going to pay off. Well, this race is starting to entertain as well. 10 o'clock.
Yep. Yeah, the race is definitely entertaining. Yes, 10 o'clock now in the UK. Of course, F3 delivering here at Spain as does. Weekend where we're going to be celebrating 100 races tomorrow in the feature race. So this is race number 99. But great to be celebrating 100 races like we did, of course, for Formula 2 back then in 2021 in Baku.
That was a crazy race as well. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be just as mad as this one is for 100. Montoya got 13 now. He was at 12 before, so Solov's down 5. Gertie's up 5. Leon's up 7. Follow is exactly where he started. How many Browning's lost 4, but that was with that bad start. Yeah, Montoya definitely the biggest, up 13. Fastest lap to Leonardo Forloroli on a 1:32.402. Oh, and late move on the inside for Martina Steinshaw as well. Wants to get the move on Van Hopen, who gives him a bit of a wheel bang. Oh, and they're so close. Trying to go on the outside as well as Noel Leon at 3. Not going to work out. Maybe it will. Leon's got so much pace on the outside line. He's going to have the attack on the side of Van Hopen. Van Hopen's going to drift it. Still control the power through 4. Downhill to 5. It's an outside manoeuvre for Noel Leon if he can do it. Fabulous move for Noel Leon. He's going to take it, stick it to 5. Where is he? Van Hopen holds it. Yes, side by side for 3 corners. And they're still doing it. Wheel banging like crazy. Van Hopen's not giving an inch as they come into turn 7. They're still side by side. And they switched round, coming in towards Kamsa. You're not going to make it through there. I think he's backed off. He did. That was brilliant between Noel Leon and Lawrence Van Hopen.
Yeah, Lawrence Van Hopen really, really hard with his defence, not allowing any opportunities. We go down to turn number 9. Dunn is going to have...
Oh. Is that me or Omi, Jess?
That's Omi.
Ah, right, okay. Omi's frozen mid-sentence.
Battle right now for P1 in the race should be an...
There we go.
Yeah, Omi, your mic keeps cutting off quite a bit.
And it's your Wi-Fi freezing like crazy. As we see him move trying to go on the outside to turn 1. Dune trying to have a go, but Bogdanovic and Lindblad side by side. Montoya and Browning 2. Mini and Giovinazzi, they're 4 further back. Mini's past Lindblad for 9th. Mini's up 2 places. Oh, and Mini's down to 11th. Forget the battle for the lead. That's not doing anything. What on earth is happening with Lindblad, Giovinazzi and Mini?
Going like crazy, aren't they?
Yeah. I want to see that battle. And Mini's now past Mansell. They're still side by side. Come on, there we go. Mini's on the inside line. Oh, and side by side, that's Mansell drifting that car like it's a go-kart, not a Formula 3.
Yeah, Mini's still trying to defend. He's having to defend absolutely everywhere. Mansell, tomorrow's Polster are looking to also just try and get this move done as soon as possible. But Mini being great with his defense right now. Montoya trying to gain another position. Dunn's going to have another chance for the lead as we will go on to lap number 12. Here we go with Mansell, but he could be under pressure by Montoya, who is trying alternative different racing lines.
Yeah, they're all finding the grip out there, aren't they? Track temperature 33.5, air temperature 24.7 as well. So it's remaining nice and consistent. 17 degrees where I am right now in my commentary box as well. So it's nice and cool at the moment, so I don't want it to heat up, but it probably will do. And then we'll be suffering with, I don't know, mildew? Can't rhyme. Look at this. Boyer going defensive, and Dune's going to try around the outside line down towards the first corner. Can't get through. It's not a DRS train. It's just picking your moments at this place. This is why Barcelona is better than this street circuit in Madrid we're going to. You get proper racing in a proper race circuit.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Always around this circuit, you still get some great racing, you still get some great action, and of course the removal of the chicane has just made it better. And when they remove it, we're going to Madrid, so that's just ridiculous as well, because the circuit now performing, and also a great circuit indeed for providing us with action, especially in the support series at the same time. But I'm sure with how close we could be in for an interesting Grand Prix this weekend as well.
If I ever get the chance to interview Stefano Domenicali, the first thing I'm going to say to him is, why more street circuits when the fans don't want them? That's my first question. Second question is...
Money!
Yeah, no. Second question is, why have you kept the turbos? Third question is, why aren't you letting Andretti in? Fourth question is, why are we changing the super lights? And do you know, I would love a sit-down interview with Stefano Domenicali. Would really enjoy that.
You're going to be asking a lot of whys, though, Josh.
Yes.
You'd go on for hours.
I would. I'd rant. But it would be a very good interview as well. Boyer under attack from Dune, and then Goethe slowly starting to crawl back in as well. Top three just escaping, 1.5 seconds. They've got a gap to Martinez Steinshaw, who's under attack. Van Hopen, big time from the back as well. Gabriel Mini trying to have a go. Has Mini been passed by Triminazzi? Yes, and now Montoya's for the back. So now Mini's trying to have a go at Triminazzi again. Hooked to his rear, down to turn 4. It's actually uphill this part of the track. Very ever so slightly, you can just see it on the TV camera, but it's uphill, then it drops down massively into 5.
Indeed.
Yes, go on.
As we go down to turn 9.
You see,
battle going on between Mini, Pravinit.
you see that Pirelli bridge, by the way? Best place to stand. And you see,
Yeah.
and this is why, because if you stand there, it's metal. It's a metal bridge. So if you stand there and a car goes underneath it, you feel the vibrations. The whole thing shakes. It's unbelievable. At the inside, Luke Browning getting ahead of Christian Mansell into turn 10. And he's done so. But yeah, that bridge is fantastic. I kind of wish we were back.
That would definitely be... Yeah, that would be a good place to go. You, of course, went a few years ago
2019.
as well.
Well, in those days, they covered the first test,
Indeed.
but they didn't cover the second test. So.
Yeah.
Up the
And
inside.
Browning's being passed now. Down to number 1 by Mansell, who's retaking the place.
Browning's not going to give up though. That 14 to 21, 2/3 distance. Oh, snapping like crazy. Look at the inside front right tyre, already worn like mad as well. And up the inside, late, nearly loses a win, but Tanasipol into Pruvazak as well. Is that into Pruvazak? Hang on a minute. Who is that? That's the 25, not the 26. My mind's going. Yeah, it's Solov. They need to differentiate the 26 and the 25 numbers, honestly. Because you look down the order and you go, oh, there you go. Because it looks, there we go, they've zoomed in nicely for me now. Thank you, TV Director. It's the 25 of Solov.
Yeah, it does usually look like a 26, but from certain angles. However, you just have to really think about the AAX car that the Sanapol Interprovak is going to be in. Just got to keep that in mind.
I will remember. Look at Mini, 72 points. For early, we'll be up to 69. Browning will not score any points. He'll be on 68. Bogdanovic on 61. So Fuller early just moves up that championship order and closes in the top 4. Don't forget, 8 different winners from the opening races. Has Murray Boyer won already this year, or have we had to have 9 from 9?
I'll check.
Thank you, Jess. Could have 9 from 9. Be a brand new record in Formula 3 if that's the case. A little bit of a move there as well, further back from Charlie Birch, trying to have a go again at Joseph Loke.
So, winning drivers, Lindblad, Browning, Stenshaw, Bogdanovic, Gerfer, Megatunis, Solov and Mini.
So Boyer has,
So Boyer will be the 9th.
Has Dune won, did you say?
No.
Right, so the top 2 have a chance here, but if Goethe wins, it breaks the streak.
Yeah, if Gerfer wins, it'll be the first repeat win of the season.
Yeah, and also, more importantly for Boyer, this will be a home win as well.
Yes.
That is
if
true.
you remember. So, And they were all doing that festival thing, weren't
The Barcelona Street Festival.
What festival?
And boy,
Oh, right, okay.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
Basically, ours is Goodwood. That's what I like about it. But for some reason, Goodwood's after the British Grand Prix this year.
Yeah, it's usually like a week before, isn't it?
Yeah, they've really messed it up a bit.
And I can't go because tickets are sold out.
Oh.
So I was gonna go on the Sunday, but tickets are sold out. So I've just been waiting for like tickets to go on sale again.
Dude thought about a move similar to Mega 2, they've down to turn 1, it didn't pay off, boy I knew it was coming. How was Steinshaw close back up to this little battle?
wow.
Yeah, look at that. In fact, everybody's inside a second. Down to Shields. Well, actually now Montoya and Mansell. So down to Montoya, everyone's inside a second. So 12 cars in a line here.
This race continues to get good, a little bit calm at this point now than what we had earlier on, but it's heating up once again. We're done trying now to put the pressure on, and he is gonna try. And if he isn't getting too close on the straight, which is not giving him the best chance though, as well. We're gonna take another look at it. You can see gaining. Boyer holds his line to the inside. Dunn tried to sell the dummy, tried to dive to the inside, was a bit too farther back. He needs to be close, but then he's gonna need to try something brave and brilliant if he does want to try to take this place, because he doesn't seem like he's getting close enough to be fully alongside.
Yeah, that's just reminded me of a go-kart race I did once as well, where I moved once to block, once to retake my racing line, and once into the corner. And at the exit, the guy got past me, and he said, "Well, why didn't you just continue weaving?" I said, "Well, if you were an actual driver, you know you're only allowed to move once to defend, and then once again to retake the racing line. So you can't block more than once. It's an agreement to stop an accident." And he went, "Oh, I didn't know that. I would have just kept weaving." I was like, "Right, no, for next time I race you then." So, cars 9, 23, 27, 17, 26, 21, 8 and 30. Incident for false starts.
How many cars? What?
Now that is all the drivers who are back where the repeater lights are. So have the repeater lights gone out before the start lights? Like to see that replay we had earlier on of the race start.
But if they get a penalty for that due to that fault, then that's a bit unfair.
Because that's everybody down from where the repeater lights were located on the grid. That's the second half of the grid. So, yeah.
Not every one of those people jumped that issue though.
So who was looking at the repeater lights? Who was looking at the start? That might not be the case, but it's the only thing I can think of, because it's looking at the grid. It's where they are on the order. And that's too many to be noted for a false start, for it not to be an issue with the computer. No further action for investigation for Montoya and Wirtz for forcing another driver off the track. Didn't know there even was an investigation, but alright.
And I didn't even know there was an incident.
Down to turn 1. Look, there's the one defend from Bogdanovic with Lindblad behind him. Only move once. Like Spider-Man says in Family Guy, everybody gets one. Sophia Flörsch down 20.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Not the best.
Montoya can't get round the outside of Gabriel Mini. Oh, but can he get to the inside? Mini has a terrible exit. Great exit from Montoya. Has he made contact? Mini's going to lock up. Mini's taking him out of the race. Mini's out. And the safety car immediately out. But Gabriel Mini takes out Sebastian Montoya, who was having a fantastic go around the outside to turn 5. Mini gave him no room and forced him off the track.
Mini looked like he lost control there.
He did. I wonder if the wheel flew out his hands when they touched front suspension.
Yeah. So I think he didn't want to hit him, but it just...
Montoya is like, what did you do?
Oh, that is disappointing for Montoya. Unlucky a lot last season. Unlucky once again here. Had a mistake yesterday in qualifying. Was on for a good run, and then a great recovery drive today, and then also being taken up by Mini. Oh, you have to feel for Montoya sometimes.
Yeah, the championship leader of Gabriel Mini is out of the race. Now it shapes up a little bit.
That's huge.
Right, let's have a look at this again. Montoya's on the inside line. Mini just turns into him. And then something fails. Something flies off the car. And he's got a puncture instantly.
Just full on hit me, bro. Full on hit me. Next time, just turn into me.
So yeah, I think he must have got a puncture for him making a bit of contact, and that's lost a bit of control.
Mini.
Just be so dumb. Just turn into me and have a punch.
Yeah, so Mini got a puncture. That was that debris, but that's Mini's fault. That's not Montoya. Montoya gets an inside line after Mini makes an error. Look, Mini goes wide. Montoya goes through. He's ahead, and then Mini just turns into him. That's Mini's fault. No spatial awareness there from Gabriel. Montoya's right. Montoya's done nothing wrong. That's Mini's fault. 100%.
Oh, it's going to end on the safety car, isn't it?
Unless they red flag, we're going to have another lap at least. I reckon safety car in at the end of lap 20. But it could end with the safety car.
If they rushed it a little, then.
There's no time to red flag and restart. We've only got 6 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, and we're on a tight schedule because we got F2. No, we got FP3 up. Is it FP3 up next?
Yeah, but next up it's
Yes.
actually the Porsche qualifying.
Oh, the Carrera Cup.
So this weekend.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
Porsche.
yeah, it's not the Porsche, it's the other one.
It's the one that's not streamed.
Yeah, it's not the Porsche Super Cup, it's the Carrera Cup, the local one.
Yeah.
The one similar to what we have in Britain for British touring cars.
Yeah, it's not the actual Porsche Super Cup, it's the Carrera Cup. I believe they use the 911s, not the GT3s that we use. Because we got 911 GT3R, I think. Alright, on to lap 20.
I'll have a look.
Interprover Zach has got a penalty. 10 seconds.
Oh no, it's just F1, F2, F3, F1 Academy, no Porsche.
Really? No.
Yeah. The Porsche Carrera Cup was in April.
What track was that?
That was Catalonia.
Oh. Oh, right. Let's have a look at the full schedule. What's on after us? Yeah.
After is
Nothing.
FP3 at half 11.
Yeah, so it's just 12:30.
It's like a 90-minute break.
That's unusual.
Ish.
They're going to end this on the safety car. Mini's car's still there. So that's it then.
Hold on, let me look at the Catalonia schedule. But yeah, I don't think.
It's pit stop practice they've got next. I just had a quick look.
Yeah, there's no Porsche Carrera Cup. No. That's in April.
Missed a ball there, aren't they? Mini turns over. He just doesn't know that Montoya's there, I think. It's the normal racing line Mini's trying to take, but Montoya's already there. That's poor spatial awareness from Mini. That's what I read that as. He just didn't know he was there. But he should have. I always think Mini looks like he got back to the pit lane quick. Very quick.
That's quick. Very quick. Yes.
That's insanely quick. How on earth?
Did he get like transported or something by the marshals?
Hang on a minute. I've been to this track. How on earth did he do that? From where he was off at turn 5. How's he got back? That's at least a 5-minute. How did they both get back to the pit lane so fast?
No clue.
That's genuinely baffled me.
teleported.
Yeah, because they were obviously there, but how on earth did they get back to the paddock so quick? They were at, hang on a minute, they were at turn 5. I need a track map. I've got one here, hang on.
It's a bit further to. It's about 1 mile,
Hang on.
I think.
Turn 5 and 3 pit levels.
Cars 9, 23, 27, 17, 26, 21, 8:30. Investigation after the race. Full start.
We're on to the last lap. Right, this is turn 5. So how's he done? There's a little road back to the paddock, so that could be possible, but... Well, there is actually, hang on a minute. But then there's a hill.
Maybe.
They've gone the back way and then through the old tunnel. That must not be old anymore.
Yeah.
Because when I was there, it was blocked off. Safety cars coming in, but that's normal. So they don't spoil the checkered flag moment. I want to see that.
Yep.
I want,
Especially for a
yeah.
home win as well.
Yes. Campos home win. Boyer home win. Going to be very special for the team in Formula 3. 99 on out and 9 different winners. And they've got some Boyer fans in as well. That must be special. To come to a Formula 1 weekend and as a Formula 3 driver and you've got fans. That is special. So the safety car's coming in. It'll be a formation end though to the line. There will be no official flag to the green. It'll be the checkers. That will end it. Murray Boyer exits turn 13. He'll enter turn 14 of New Holland. 9 different races and 9 different winners, but this one is special. It's a home win for Murray Boyer, who wins the F3 sprint race. Dune is second, Goethe third, Steinshaw, Van Hopen, Leon, Foloroli, Boganovic, Lindblad, Triminazzi round out the points. And it's a home win for Murray Boyer in Formula 3 behind the safety car. Great race this as well, Omi as well. Fantastic action.
Fantastic, especially the start. Did Boyer said thank. Then it was a defensive. It was a defensive drive from there, not letting Dunn get too close. And what a special moment for Campos, race winner Murray Boyer.
Very good race. I just heard Alex Button as well, so there you go. What do you think, Jess?
It was a bit anticlimactic at the end with it ending under safety car, but it was generally very good. Quite a few overtakes, more overtakes than you would expect, but good from Boyer. That meant we got our 8th different winner.
It's not the race that matters, but it's good to be back at the front, back where we should be. So, yeah, good job, guys.
Gorgeous.
And then Alex Dunn doing well in P2 as well, so a decent race. Let's see what the sprint race, not sprint race, feature race brings tomorrow.
Let's check in then with the world feed as we get ready for the end of this one. Murray Boyer, the race win. Here's Chris McCarthy and Alex Brundle.
Of that result as well.
Definitely so. Graduate of the GB3 Championship. That'll be his best result by far throughout this year. The driver who sits 20th in the Drivers' Championship. Let's listen to Goethe.
Well done, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah, good everything.
Points banked then. More points banked. And he's having a great season, Ollie Goethe.
Yeah, 5th podium now in Formula 3 for Ollie Goethe, with some of the other championship protagonists out of the points. He's struggling in this race. Ollie Goethe just moves himself even further forward as a contender in this one. But very much, most of the fans will be cheering for this man here, Murray Boyer, even though we finished finished under safety car, I think we can say he was the deserved winner for a controlled performance.
Yeah, you know, the first restart was ace from Boyer, really was. Managed to jump away, and then he was under pressure from behind. Nobody left him alone throughout that one. Never quite managed to generate that DRS gap, had to defend his position several times. Really cool-headed from the driver who had the opportunity to score his best finish of the season at home. So impressively calm mindset, and now he can enjoy it.
Mary Boyer becomes the 50th different winner in Formula 3 as he climbs out the car and celebrates with the Campos Racing team. What a place to get his first victory in Formula 3 and a third home win in a row for Campos Racing. It's a first podium for Alex Dunn as well. Plenty to celebrate down there in Parc Fermé, but there will be a lot of emotion for Mary Boyer, who had tough times at times last season. He's been through a bit of a tough ride, but Mary Boyer, after a lot of hard work, gets all the plaudits now he deserves.
It's again the cool of the morning. Formula 3 racing, you can tell it's the cool of the morning because you wouldn't be able to like jump around like his fans are on the outside of turn 1 there in the middle of the day. That would be very difficult indeed. But it was a great Formula 3 race and expressed just how close they are as well throughout the race. A massive DRS train through the mid-pack. Gabriele Mini maintains the lead of the championship from Fornaroli now. Luke Browning in third position. Beganovic and Goethe line out the top 5 in the series. Prema still leading the team's championship as a result of that. Campos Racing, though, jump up to 103 points. So it's been a decent day for them.
Yeah, Mary Boyer moves up to 8th in the championship with that one. Campos Racing third. They're having a superb season, aren't they, across both categories as well. They are really doing a superb job, and Mary Boyer very much has been a part of making that happen and had to deal with those safety car restarts, which would have just built the nerves inside that Formula 3 car, but he dealt with it so well.
He did. Boyer on 40 points. Don't take your front wing off now with the P1 board, Murray. But really enjoying himself down there, and it's great to see. 40 points for him, 4 points behind Tim Tramnitz now for 7th. So very much on the end of the just tight to the final 8 in the championship, clearing Sami Megatuna for Christian Mansell. We had a difficult race. We'll have an opportunity for a better one tomorrow, but the day is all about Mary Boyer. And Stuart Hall there, ever connected with Ollie Goethe and the management of him, just sportingly congratulating Mary Boyer. And the safety car and the race ended concurrently, and Boyer took his Campos across the line for victory.
And they celebrated, as they have done for 2 years previously, a third consecutive win here for them. They know how to do it with their home drivers. Mary Boyer pointed to the sky. He was at the Barcelona Roadshow, and at that, he was with the home fans taking pictures, and now he gives those home fans something to celebrate with a win. Let's listen to what emotions will be in the cool-down.
Yeah, boss, like you do this. How you doing, mate? At the beginning I said, okay, I think I have in control, but then... Well, the crash was insane, huh?
I didn't see, I was a bit
Look
caught
up.
up,
It's pretty dumb.
but I saw one of them like when cut it.
Rubber. Yeah.
Well, but like went on the inside.
Yeah.
Wow. Not the smartest.
Right across. I think he had no punch on them.
Every lap there was so much gravel out of T12.
Oh. Yeah, the punch. Yeah, one day touch, I think.
Stenchon quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He was fast.
When he lost time passing Van Hoppen, I think he was like
at the beginning.
he was like 2 seconds behind me, and he caught up to us.
Sammy especially was pushing a lot.
Well, I think they're slightly lost for words on their own results, but not on everything that happened in that race.
They kind of seem to know about what happened to everybody but them, don't they? It's always interesting to hear the drivers take immediately on how everything played out. Gravel on the racetrack, and then they suddenly discover why there's been a crash further back. But so often those who've had great results in a race know so little about what's gone on in it because they've been out ahead of all the action, and ahead of all the action. Two of his competitors was on the
Yeah, he walked out to a Formula 3 podium for the 5th time in his career. He's really racking up the points. The Irish flag will be on a Formula 3 podium for the very first time in Formula 3 and GP3 history. And congratulations to Alex. He's made a lot of people very, very proud with that one. And Mary Boyer had the whole circuit cheering throughout that race. He had them on the edge of their seat, and he had them all on their feet applauding when he came across the line to take his very first Formula 3 win.
Fantastic race for Mary Boyer as well. His first ever win and coming on home soil. He'll collect the P1 trophy, Omi, and it's about time. 9 different winners in 9 different races. What an achievement. And your first win at home is always special.
Always special as well. What a great drive by Mary Boyer, also by Alex Dunn as well. Goethe scoring some good championship points, so we do also have a bit of a happy podium out there today as well. But Goethe definitely would want to take victories in the upcoming rounds. Tomorrow's race is going to be very interesting. Mansell possibly could make it 10 out of 10, who knows?
Second place goes to Alexander Dune, and third place goes to Ollie Goethe as well, the young German. What a fantastic career he's having as well. So many podiums this season as well. He's right there in championship hunt. The dignitaries lead the podium, and it's champagne time here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. Ironically enough, you can't drink at this circuit as well. No alcohol is served on site, only 0.0. So the only champagne you have is on the podium as well. What an achievement. Jess, your final thoughts on this one?
I think it was a pretty good race. Bring on the feature race tomorrow. We've still got F2, F1 and F1 Academy to go. Let's see what FP3 brings at us.
Amy, your final thoughts?
Great F3 race. Cannot wait for race 100 tomorrow, and it's going to be exciting to see whether we're going to make it 10 out of 10. Enter up though later on as well between FP3 and F1 qualifying, so make sure you join us for that, and that should also hopefully be an exciting contest.
Not long to go then. About what, a 45-minute to an hour break before we're back for the third session of the weekend for Formula 1 as well. Then coming up after that, we have the F2 sprint race. Then it's F1 qualifying, followed then by the F1 Academy race. British Touring Car Championship, FP2 coming away at lunch as well. Then after, you've got all the action from qualifying. Josh T taking you through those sessions. And then this evening, we've got FP2 from Laguna Seca for IndyCar Radio as well. And then I'm back for qualifying.